Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be using this Profusion Cosmetics Naturals palette, and I'm going to be starting out with this shade called Silky, and I'm just going to use this shade to set the concealer that I placed over my lids. This palette has 24 shadows total. You get a variety of different types, so you're getting your mattes, your shimmers, and you're getting some satins in this palette. Now this is the clip of the palette, and you get a good range of colors. I mean, mostly cool tone and some warm tones, but I mean, you're getting a steal for $9.99. I feel like that's really good. And then you get this dual ended brush, which I've already used previously, and I feel like it's good quality. Like, the brush is a nice brush. So the color I'm applying here in my crease is the color Clever, and I'm just buffing that in my crease and going a little bit higher than the crease. This is going to be one of the main shades I'm using in this tutorial. Now I will say that the shadows in this palette kick up. They have a lot of kick up. So I would suggest tapping off your brush before applying the color, just because if you don't, it gets all over your face. It's kind of a mess, so you get a lot of fallout. Now here I'm taking the color Cozy, and I'm applying that on the outer third of my eye and then the inner part of my eye. I'm gonna create a slight halo effect, but not really. You'll see later on in the video what I mean. But all I'm doing is taking that color and building it up in the inner part of my eye, and then on the outer part as well. And here I'm just taking a cotton pad and cleaning up whatever fallout I had, because like I said a little while ago, these eyeshadows, they do have a lot of kick up. Your best bet is just to tap your brush off each and every time. But here I wasn't doing that. I was just, enjoying the music and trying to do my makeup, so I wasn't bothered with it. Excuse me, I'm sorry, I burped there, but yeah, that's basically what I'm doing here. So here I'm just using the L.A Girl Pro Concealer, and this is going to be the base for the next shadow I'm going to be using. And I'm just applying it to the center of the lid, and then I'll be blending it out with my finger. Okay, now taking this shade Talented, I'm going to be placing that over top of that concealer that I just primed my lid with. And I'm just going to be applying it with my finger, because I feel like this shadow is a little bit more pigmented when using your finger than when using a brush. Then here I just went back in with the Morphe M433 brush that I was using earlier to apply the color Clever. I'm just using that same brush and buffing out the edges to make sure that the shadows blend well together. Now I'm going to be winging out my eyeliner today with this e.l.f. eyeliner, and it's just in the shade Jet Black. Now I've used this eyeliner in the past, like many years ago, and I just recently purchased it about a month or so ago because I had run out of the liner that I was using before that. And I feel like this is a good liner. I feel like it's really inexpensive and it's really black. The one who brought it to my attention was my nephew's fiance not too long ago, and I'm glad that she did because I had completely forgot that e.l.f. carried a liquid liner that was like, you know, like a good one. And then so here I'm just applying a coat of mascara, and you already know I'm using the Big Shot by Maybelline. Now here I'm just taking these cream lashes in the number 805 black, and I applied them off camera. I didn't want to apply them on camera. You guys usually see me do that. So here I'm just taking my Smashbox, I think it's the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer, and I'm priming my face. I didn't show it, but that's what I used. And then here I'm just taking my MAC Studio Fix Fluid Foundation, and I'm just dotting it all over my face. I'm now taking this sponge from the Up and Up brand, you guys, at Target. Oh my god, this sponge, it's super soft, and I believe it was only like $4.99, but I don't know, I just like this sponge. I've used it once before this, and I feel like it's a really affordable sponge. It's super soft, and I feel like it applies the makeup pretty well. I don't know, let me know if you guys have tried this sponge out before, but this is my first time trying it out. I usually use the L'Oreal, I believe it's the L'Oreal one, it's the pink one. Yeah, it's the L'Oreal one. I use that one, and I really love that sponge. But the other day when I was at Target picking up some things, and I came across this sponge, and I just was like, oh, I want to try it out. So far so good. I like it. I like the way it applies my foundation. So here I'm just taking the Tarte Shape Tape concealer, and this is what I'm going to be concealing with. Now with this sponge, I like that it has this like slanted area for underneath the eyes. I feel like that is so perfect to just get the concealer to sit right underneath the eyes where you need it to. Another sponge I've been using lately too is the Morphe sponge. It's not the contour sponge, it's the other red one, but that one I feel like it's a little bit more rougher than the sponge that I just picked up from Target. I feel like it's a steal. I think the Morphe one is like $7 or something at Ulta, and of course you can order it online on the Morphe website, but this one's only $4.99, so you're still getting, you know, the bang for your buck, and it's super soft compared to the Morphe one. Like the Morphe one, I'm not gonna say that it's not soft, but this one's more like, it's a little bit more soft. Moving on back into the eyeshadow palette, I picked up this shadow here called Excited, and I also mixed it with the color Pixie right next to it to add a pop of highlight to the inner corner. So me being honest, you guys, I'm gonna say that if you want these lighter shades to show up, like the more shimmery shades, I feel like you're gonna have to wet down your brush just to get just to get it more pigmented, because here I didn't do that. I just used the shadow as is. But like, I feel if you use like a Fix Plus or like a setting spray just to wet the brush down and then apply it to the inner corner, or wherever you're applying it to, I feel like it'll give it that much more pigment. On my brow bone, I did use the color Silky. It's a matte shade. It's the first shade that I used when I started using the palette. And then here I'm just taking this e.l.f. brush, and I'm taking the L.A Girl Pro Powder in the shade banana yellow, and I'm using that to set my face. Just buffing it into the skin to just make sure that my face is completely matte and I don't have any shine, like as far as like oils seeping through my foundation. Now here I'm taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit. This is an oldie but a goodie, and I'm using that middle shade. It's a cool tone shade. I'm using that to contour my face. I didn't want to use like a bronzy color just because of the fact that the shadows that I did place on the eyelids today are more cool tone than they are warm, if that makes sense. Now taking this Wet n Wild Color Icon blush in the shade Apricot in the middle. I'm applying that to the cheeks, but further to the back instead of on the apples of the cheek. I'm kind of like blending it into the contour shade that I placed earlier. Now I feel like these Color Icon blushes from Wet n Wild are really nice. I feel like they apply well and they're just inexpensive, girl. Now here I'm just taking this Colorpop Super Shock eyeshadow in the shade Birthday Boy, and I'm gonna be applying that as highlight today. So I'm not gonna be using a highlighter, I'm gonna be using a shadow as a highlighter. There are really no rules to makeup. You can pretty much do whatever you please and hope that all turns out well, right? And for me, well, I decided that I wanted to use this as, you know, my highlight today, and I think it's a really pretty color. I think it's not like too over the top. It's something like nice. I don't know, I like it. So yeah. Now here I did go back in with the same shade that I used to contour with, and I just contoured the sides of my nose a little bit. Not like a super contour, but I did contour or shade the sides a little bit. And then I went in with this color from Trust Fund Beauty, and it's called K-Bye, and I'm just applying that to the lips. And then here I just went back in with that Morphe M433 brush, and I buffed in the color Clever down on the bottom of my lash line to give it a smoky effect. Then I went in with the color Cozy, and I put that right up against my lash line to darken up the look a little bit. Alright, you guys, well, this is pretty much it. I will be applying some mascara to the bottom lashes, and that's going to be all for the video. This is pretty much the completed look. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, you guys. I would really appreciate it. And hit the notification bell when you subscribe, so that way you will be aware of when I upload all my new or latest videos. I will see you in the next one. Bye.